Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the channel RVCCIS.Info, where faculty representatives from Rock Valley College's Computers and Information Systems talks to you, our community at large, about things roughly having to do with computers and information systems, unless it's today, as all of us are kind of staring down the barrel of our first big snowstorm of winter 2020. We thought we would talk about some of the things that we are hoarding or helping get us through. Um, you know, uh, really, does it matter? Not anymore. It's like you're not going anywhere anyway. What's the big deal?
Right.
So joining me today is Stephanie Washer. I'm Eric Wolf. And what are we doing to get us through the snowpocalypse here?
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's see, I can't remember if it was a snowstorm or a thunderstorm, but there was a big storm in November and our power went out for a little bit and we couldn't use the microwave, I think, and the shower at the same time. Like we couldn't turn our well on at the same time as
Okay.
everything else. So and I think it went into the next morning, and it was a good thing I was working from home because then I didn't have to worry about a shower or anything. So, but the day after that, my husband's like, okay, Menards is having their sale, and he went and bought a heavier duty generator. So we got
Hmm.
a different size
With the
generator.
11% off if it fits in the bag.
Yeah, with the 11% off.
Yep.
And so yeah, we did. We actually got that money back too. So because
Hmm.
I'm gonna get that money back. I'm gonna fill it out. I don't care.
Oh yeah,
And
I've got like a stack of Menards
mhm.
vouchers. It's crazy.
They're the best place to get Lay's potato chips. They're the cheapest, 2.50 all the time. So that's what Brad's like. Well, at least we can buy potato chips if we
There
don't
you
need
go.
anything else.
Yep.
And then our other big purchase was he bought a newer tractor, and then he got the snowplow working last night. So,
There we
or the
go.
snowblower, yep. So that was his big thing. Oh, and then the sandbags for my truck fell apart in the store, and I yelled at somebody, and then some young
Yeah,
kid
all that
forgot.
the poor guy at the store has nothing to do with how crappy your bag, the sandbags were made. But
Yeah, I did apologize. I'm just so frustrated. Every time I put one on, it just opens up and falls all over the floor.
hmm,
So,
yeah, that stinks.
so yeah, that's basically the washer plan for getting through the winter.
Hmm.
Sandbags and then new equipment.
There you go. So the wolf plan, which did include going out and this is how I really did not want to deal with it today. So I ran out there, I opened up the shed, I literally turned on the snowblower, let it run for like 5 seconds. I was, that's close enough. Turned it off and
Mhm.
went back in. That was
Yeah.
close enough. It was also cold as balls out this morning. So
It's still so cold. It's
mhm.
damp. You can tell that it's gonna
Yeah,
that
and it's
something's gonna
blowing in and you
happen.
can tell. So we did get that. I'm having regrets. I bought for us the a 6 month subscription to HBO. Is
Mhm.
it Max or Go or whatever?
Yeah, did you
Whatever the
watch Wonder
clouds are.
Woman?
Yes, for so that actually so my mother could watch Wonder Woman. She likes the DC comic ones. Um, and I'm like, nah, it's okay. So I haven't watched it yet. I'm not sure whether or not they have, but so there's a bunch of kid stuff on there too. There's a couple of kid movies for
Um,
tomorrow. So we're gonna treat it like it's a snow day if Barrett was in school.
oh,
So I brought out like his sled. I've got his snow pants. Everything is waiting for him in the car when we go out there tomorrow. So we're just gonna open up the car and there's all the stuff in the back. We're gonna go sledding and other stuff, and then come back, probably go over to the folks and watch some goofy kids movie with everybody. And then this
nice.
morning, we bought. We just happened to go. Um, for those of you who may not have heard this before, Barrett loves doing arts and crafts. He's like a, a cottage industry into himself. It's the strangest thing. Um, for me anyway, because he's like, let's glue stuff. I'm like, I don't want to glue, but let's go glue stuff. So our library actually has been doing kiddos a real solid and puts out these little. So it's a Ziploc bag full of all the stuff you'll need to make. So there was
Oh,
snowmen in there with shovels. So it's like two
oh.
doilies and a plate.
Mhm.
So he's already chewed through those. But like 2 doors down is a national bakery company. So it's called National Baking Company. And we got enough donuts for 6 people to be snowed in for 3 days, 18 donuts. So it's a box this tall by this
Oh
wide.
my gosh.
And I'm not big into donuts, but so they make these split filled ones, and they are, I am not kidding you, 4 inches nearly thick, 3.5 or 4 inches thick.
Mm,
And they are good because they will put you straight into a sugar coma. So
mm,
I have that and Rwandan coffee to get me through the next couple of days. And I think that that is
mm.
okay.
Yeah. Well, my brother's coming into town. Well, he's taking 2 days because he's coming from Tennessee and he's going to spend the night tomorrow somewhere
Mm-hmm.
before, probably, like in Champaign, Urbana,
Okay.
right where the rain
Yeah.
barrier is.
Yeah.
And then he's going to come the rest of the way on Thursday. And so probably I think Friday we'll end up seeing him. And I made a comment about making snickerdoodle cookies. And both my brothers were like, those are my favorites. So if I don't make those tomorrow, I'll probably be disowned. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll warm up the house and make the house smell good. So
There you go. Yeah.
yeah, my little other plan. And I have a feeling I think my husband's off work. So
So hopefully they make it. I had left it's like my mother's job to do the Christmas cookies because I won't eat cookies and I don't bake. So, and this year she just wasn't able. And it was at like Costco the night before. So I got some Ghirardelli brownie mix thing. It's literally in a box, like it's
mhm,
massive and it makes,
mhm,
well, it makes two 9 by 13 pans, but
mhm.
it's 3 inches thick worth of the stuff. It takes
Yeah.
forever to cook,
Yeah.
but that made the house smell good. Like,
Yeah.
wow, that's pretty awesome. And
There's a so at Christmas time, my poor husband, um, at Christmas time is the only time he gets really gets cookies, and he loves cookies. And so the other one is chocolate crinkles, and chocolate crinkles are basically brownies. They're a
hmm
brownie cookie, and so that's the other one I'm supposed to make for Friday. We'll see what I get done.
hmm
How,
right.
how ambitious I get, but I
Yeah,
got a couple of days.
exactly. Well, that's the thing. And then it's like, I got lazy when it came to the cleaning of. That's why I did the brownie mix instead of making brownies, because it's not like brownies are hard to make. And Barrett helps or whatever else, but I'm not doing 1,000 dishes. I'm doing one dish and
Mhm.
one big bowl, one spatula, and I'm out.
Yeah.
So I was
Yeah,
pretty glad for that.
I understand totally because those chocolate crinkles, you have to melt the chocolate and
Yeah, I
the double boiler, all that good stuff, and
nope.
it tends to be
Yeah,
a little much. So
that's a chore, right?
it is. I don't, for some reason, I don't mind it. Well, and then I got a KitchenAid mixer, and I've had it forever, and it's not working the greatest. And I found this guy on TikTok called Mr. Mixer, and he redoes. He's like, they're great mixers, but you have to like find open it up and take out most of the grease and put new grease in because it just
Oh,
clogs everything up.
yeah,
And so that's my other goal, is to get that done. So I might do that over the next couple of days
yeah.
after I get the cookies done, because that would be a real good mix of grease and cookies.
Yeah, right, exactly. Keep that sealed up till you're sure.
Yeah. So there's all my projects. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm making videos for class. Ugh.
I know. It's like a never ending. We're a
Mhm.
YouTube studio now instead of a classroom, but
Yeah, we'll see how great my new computer works, because I got an NVMe drive,
yeah.
so I'm pretty excited about. I want to see how, because I only have 16 gig of memory, which is still a lot.
Yeah,
But with the NVMe drive, I'm hoping that video editing will be so much better.
it will be. It
Yeah.
it will be totally.
Okay. All right.
So
Well, that's good.
so
But
there's our meandering. What are we going to do during the snowpocalypse? It turns out a lot of stuff we didn't think we were going to when we started talking about our episode.
Mhm.
If you're doing anything during your snowpocalypse, go ahead and leave us a comment below and let us know. It's always nice to know how other people are suffering through. Like, this is the 20th century. That's not really hard. 21st century, rather.
Mhm.
Time. Watching HBO Max and making cookies is not really the worst way to spend a snowy afternoon. While you're down there, please feel free to go ahead and like and subscribe if you like the content. We are sticking to hopefully a Tuesday, Thursday schedule here. You can also follow us on our social media. We are at RVCCIS on Twitter, on Facebook, on anchor.fm, here on YouTube, and we are also RVCCIS.Info on the web. So on behalf of Stephanie Washer, myself, Eric Wolf, the rest of the faculty and staff here at Rock Valley College, stay safe and stay sane out there, everybody, and maybe go play in the snow.